Hi YouTube, Nicole here. Here I am again. My posts are more and more distant or separated from one to the next, basically just because of the craziness of my life. Basically things are about the same weight-wise. I sit and bounce between 147, highest I go is 149. When I get there, I cut back a little bit on some of my eating. Eating all this time out, I realize I'm almost 4 years out now, and I guess I'm no longer a newbie, which is one of the phrases that we use here in the weight loss surgery community. I've had some major adjustments once again. I know my last video I talked about how I was just moving. And I think I had just moved, and I was really kind of in a good place in my life. But, you know, I have a feeling that in life, just when you think you've got it together, things get thrown your way to make you get things together in a new way and look at yourself again and start further on in the journey. I guess basically what happened was my daughter was asked to leave West Point. Academically, she struggled horribly, and knew that was going to be somewhat of an issue with the sciences because she doesn't like the sciences. The math, surprisingly, was not a problem for her, even though she's never applied herself in math ever before, but the science got her. And in the process, she was asked to come home. So after having an empty nest for 2 years and moving to a real small apartment, as I had told you, I now have an addition in my home again. So we're adjusting to that, and the tremendous pain that she has had to experience, and I have even experienced. It wasn't what we thought was going to happen. She basically had the next 25 years of her life planned, and it's all been brought to a complete halt. So in that, she's been home about 2 months, and she is working on transferring to a local college with an ROTC program, and sounds like if things work out for her, she might be able to get an ROTC scholarship, and of course she'll get a Pell Grant, and we'll work it out day by day. But anyway, it's been very, very stressful. On top of that, I also had an abnormal lump in my breast, and unfortunately, after being told everything was fine and there was no problem and don't worry about it, just follow up with the surgeon anyway, I went in and within 10 minutes of leaving his office had surgery scheduled for a lumpectomy. And in that, once again, all of a sudden, the fear of breast cancer comes in, because it wasn't that one that they were worried about, but my other breast, and there were some changes there. But the reason why he wanted to remove the one on my left breast is because it was visible from my chest wall. It was that large. Since that time, not prepared, and I'm a nurse, folks. I did not know what was going to happen afterwards, and I don't know that if they do that on purpose so that you don't perseverate about it or what, but I was so excited when I got my negative biopsy results, and I went in for my follow-up appointment a week later, and everything was great. I had some swelling, which I expected, some bruising, but I will tell you, I was mortified with the disfigurement that occurred, and I don't know. Here I am. I accept all this excess skin from the weight loss surgery. I don't mind the stab wounds on my belly, but something about these sagging breasts that I have that, with nothing in them except for skin, I'm mortified of what happened. I feel like I was mutilated and violated. And I had always said in the past that if I had breast cancer, oh, take both breasts and boom, that's it. No reconstruction for me. I would accept my life the way it is. I don't think I would feel that way. I would want to be reconstructed. Something happened to me. I felt like I almost had a breakdown over it. So lots of body image changes. And then I waited and my breast swelled horrifically, and I had to go in and have 60 cc's drained from it, which is 2 ounces. I was shocked. And then I waited again, went for another follow-up, and they drained it again. And I'm thinking I may end up having to have it drained again. And then today I notice, of all things, and I know this is like way too much information, I had a breast lift basically along with this surgery. I don't know why, but now I'm not even. So not only am I an A cup down from a 56C, I think I was, now I'm a 36A. I had to buy 36C's bras just for the swelling in my breast, but now they're not even. They're an inch off. So God help me. I never thought I would care. And then I'm having this thing about my hair. It looks awful, and I'm just beside myself. My curl is gone. I don't know if it's from hormone replacement therapy, but oh God, am I being vain or what? Other than that, I'm staying busy with sewing and crocheting and knitting. And my new apartment, I have crazy turquoise wall, a lime green wall, yellow walls, and orange walls, and sewing as much as I can, and everything is done at thrift stores and very reasonably priced, and it keeps me busy, and it's major therapy for me. On top of that, as I sit here, my back is killing me. My knees are still atrociously uncomfortable, but now it's more my back. I don't know what I'm going to do. I live on a heating pad. I'm crunched over. My mom says to me, you need to do something about your posture. So, no kidding. Okay, I don't know. I'm all over the place. I'm really experiencing a lot of hypomania along with everything that's been going on, and anxiety, and I'm trying to keep things simple, and I've gone back to doing a daily Bible study, and reading the Bible and doing some self-analysis, and you know, just trying to keep my life simple. I'm so into Instagram. If you can find me on Instagram, it's the Sapphire 1964, like I am on here on YouTube. I'm having so much fun there. It just forces me every day to try to find something good, and looking at things through the lens of a camera in a different way. And I don't even have that good of a camera. I use my Android phone, and then I have this little Canon point and shoot that I paid like $150 for, but my next large purchase that I plan on making when I get around to it is saving a little bit of extra money, is I'm going to buy a nice camera. I've decided I like this photography thing. I've been doing a little bit of painting, not as much as I would like. Been more sewing, knitting, and crocheting at this point. But you can find me on Facebook as always. Find me here every once in a while. And obviously on IG, you can get me there, and Instagram anytime. Load me up, find me, and comment. I chit-chat back in there. I am also on Kik, K-I-K or whatever it is. And same thing, Sapphire 1964. If you want to message me, just let me know who you are and why you know me. And again, thanks for all the support and positive comments. I'm blessed. I really am. I just know that our journey's never over, no matter where we are in our weight. Keep it clean with your food, protein first. You know, I still eat 5 meals a day, small meals, nothing in between meals. Mainly drink water for the most part, some coffee, and some unsweet tea. But I remember when I got all those 9 cavities, I went off the NutraSweet completely. Still baking at home, you know, good foods, and making things. I finally am having pizza with my the Toffanan wraps. I love them. Toffayan. It's on my food porn on my Facebook page. Amazing. I finally have pizza again, and eat it vegetarian wise, but oh, is it yummy. All right, take care, God bless, and sorry I don't opt in as much anymore, you guys, but you know, life moves on after all this. All right, bye bye.